With us in studio, one of the stars of Valley of Tears, Shahar Tavoch, an actor who plays Avinoam, who plays rather an introverted, shy wiretapper, doesn't want to be in battle or combat, but repeatedly rises to the occasion. Shahar, thank you so much for being with me.
Thank you so much for inviting me to this interview.
I want to note, of course, you were not alive for the Yom Kippur War. Yes. This is before your time.
Yes.
But like every Israeli, you served in the IDF. You just got out.
Yes, I just finished serving in the army in the educational unit. I was in the army band. We call it Lakat Tzvait. We sing all around the country for all the warriors, and to support them, make them feel really united, and to give them hope.
And you were singing also in the United States as part of this fundraising.
Yes, I was serving in the education unit, and part of our duty, we need to go to United States to perform to all of the Jewish communities there. I've been in Miami and Boston and Las Vegas, met a lot of amazing Jewish people, and it was a really amazing experience for me.
Did you grow up acting in plays and as a kid, or was this audition, was this a new experience for you?
When I grew up, I always really wanted to be an actor or a singer, and to be part of the group of the musicians, the artists, man. For me, it was really fun. When I was young, I were in TV shows for teens, we call it Arutz Eladim, the kids channel. Yeah, amazing.
So I want to note, you were in the IDF proudly, serving, and then you get out, you're released. You audition for this huge production, the biggest budget, most expensive show Israel's ever produced.
You said it, yeah.
Tell me about what that audition was like for you.
It's a really fun story and funny. When I got to the audition, I was really nervous. I didn't sleep all night. I practiced my lines and I forgot I needed to sleep. And then in the morning, I had my audition. I got to the audition, met the director and the casting director. It was really fun. And then I started to read my lines.
And you're doing it, now you're auditioning.
Yes, and I'm auditioning. And then I suddenly started to mumble, and my body started, to shake,
oh, no.
and my tears dropped, and I said, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I think I'm having a panic attack." And they were really confused. And
they think you were acting?
No. They saw it's a panic attack, but I did my lines when I had the panic attack, and then they said they looked at each other and said, "I think we found our Avinoam." Because it's he's now the character, but Avinoam is having a panic attack. What should we do?
So the fact that, as I mentioned, the character is really shy and
yes.
introverted, has a pet hedgehog, doesn't want to be in combat, not that kind of guy. Then the fact that in the audition, you had a real-life panic attack. It fit the character, they thought?
Perfectly, like a glove. Like a glove. You need to understand that Avinoam, I know that he's shy, but he's more he doesn't have social skills. He's really alone because he doesn't have he doesn't know to act with people. And you can see how much love and ability he has to give to his a connection with Snowball, his beloved hedgehog.
Yeah.
So
have you heard in recent weeks from real-life veterans of the war? Have they reached out to you? And what do they tell you?
You can't imagine how much stories I get. It's amazing. My audience are the young generation. So they send me messages on Instagram, Facebook, social media. They thank you so much. I learned a lot about the war, and I asked my grandfather and my grandmother about it, and now I know the stories. I think now the older generations gets an opportunity to talk with their children, grandchildren about the war and the facts that they were in the war, and they really lived the fear.
And these were real people. It's not just from a news segment or old video. It's real.
Yes, all the stories you see in the series are inspired by real things, by real events. Every scene has another scene in real life.
It means a lot to you that they reach out to you.
You can't believe how much. The thing that symbolized for me the show the most, I think the thing that I get from the show personally is the fact that we helped a lot of people show what they were hiding, because it's for the person who doesn't know what is Yom Kippur War, it's the hugest scar in our history in Israel.
Disastrous.
A disaster. We weren't prepared. We just won 3 wars. We thought we were unstoppable, and then suddenly the war broke out, and the damage was done.
Yeah.
And then today it's all the people got to, the scar wasn't ready to be opened. until now.
Finally, I want to note you speak amazing English.
Thank you so much.
And you have a really a gift for acting, and you do so well in the show. What's next for you? Do you want to still act in Israel? Do you want to go to Hollywood and perform in movies in America? What do you want to do next?
A boy could dream. You know, I wish I will, you know, continue to fill my dreams, and you know, I think I'm very ambitious, but I think God will guide me the way, and hopefully I want to have fun.
Yeah.